to the C-No Files. I go by the name of DJ C-No. No Dirty DJs in the building. I got my man Rockwell Knuckles in the building. I got my man Tef Poe in the building. They've been doing much work for quite a while. I consider these cats like my little brothers, man. I've watched them grow, and we're gonna talk about some things that they got going on, where they started from, what's going on in the future, and what's going on right now. So I gotta say, I saw this guy right here on the stage of I lost it. The High Point Cafe. Okay, so I was in this group called Fat Monkey with a cat named T Menace, and I said, damn, this dude remind me of T Menace. He got some flow. He killing them. He's murdering them on that stage. I said, I want to see, where he gonna go, because I know he got some potential. This guy right here, Tef Poe, I don't know where the hell it came from. All of a sudden, I'm listening to the Force, and I'm like, yo, man, they got some flavor, and you had the Show Stealers joint that you came out with. Yeah. I love that track and the whole concept of that song. How you two get together, man? Give me the story, the background. What happened?
I mean, to be perfectly frank, it all mostly popped off like High Point Cafe. We were like teenagers, pretty much sneaking in there, and we, me and him started. He freestyling, I'm freestyling. Everybody's having a good time. Then I'm, working on with a different band or whatever, and I start putting out. I put out a project. He put out a project, and we're like, this is quality. And a bunch of people around us putting, making a bunch of quality music. But like me and him just connected so well. You know what I mean? And we just, continue to start doing shows, things of that nature, and just building it up organically. Then next thing you know, we did this really big festival in St. Louis with like thousands of people in the crowd or whatnot, and that went so well. Radio started showing us, some love. They started playing my song "Government Name." They started playing Tef. Just real organic from there. Yeah.
It was a crazy point too, because like by the time we had did those 2 records, like I remember our fan base wasn't really used to hearing us on the radio. You know what I'm saying? And I remember people calling me, they'd be like, somebody called me 9 o'clock that night. It was like, man, I just heard Government Name. Then another joint played, and I heard Show Stealers, and they was like, something going on radio? Like, it was irregular to them to hear us, making no type of maneuver.
I might put a little clarification on that. It's about having the right people in your camp. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of talented cats out here.
It's a million.
Yeah, a lot. There's a lot of talent, but having the faith in people that is in your camp to get things done right. You talk about organic. Right. Cats don't have time for organic. They want it now. We want it now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The organic is what builds a true following. It's gonna get you the numbers that you need.
Absolutely.
Get you where you need to go. So.
Absolutely.
I think that's the difference between this situation and a lot of situations. We could have did a project together years ago, for the sake of just doing something. But we both took time to kind of just let things fester in their own ways, and he bred himself to be a certain type of musician. I bred myself to be a certain type of musician. I learned things from him. He learned things from me. And I feel like talent-wise, we're both in the right space where a collaboration of this sort makes sense. A few years ago, it might not have made sense. It would have been tight, but it wouldn't have been as tight as it could be because we hadn't, like he lived in New York for a while. I traveled around the country a little bit. We both got different experiences that we didn't necessarily have, and they wouldn't have been in the music. You wouldn't have heard it in the music back then, So I think now's the time.
So you tell us about the deal, man. You got a little deal, man.
Yeah, actually,
Twitter, Facebook,
we both got a little situation, man. He recently signed with a company called XMG out in Colorado. Yeah. He label mates with people like Tony Williams, Nicky Fax. I don't know who else he's with.
A few different people.
Yeah. And I'm signed to Bungalow Universal through the company Overdose Entertainment. And man, we just taking time to really build that national buzz now. Just really put that work in. Like, most people think when you get a piece of paperwork behind your name that it's all fireworks and you go from living, humble to living luxurious or whatever. But really, man, it's more work. The real work starts now. Everything before this was just warm-up season. You know what I'm saying? So now we really taking time to fine-tune things. Even with this project, you can see that it's a little bit different than what we would previously do. I might not feel a way about giving you 19 records. This time we're gonna give you like 12, and so you could attach yourself to the music more, really get to know what we're trying to do, what we're trying to accomplish, and who we are, you know. So
especially so that way when we make the next record, you can already understand the premise of where we're coming from.
exactly.
So you got this video. Yeah, Amp STL just sent that out. Fenster, shout out to Fenster. Just
Okay.
this video.
This is awesome.
Tell us about that. We're gonna post this video on with this post as well. So.
Which one's that? Head Full of Smoke?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We did that. We did a 2-day festival that we threw ourselves here at home, and
Entitled?
it was called Poe Fest.
Poe
But
Fest.
I had decided to do it before I knew that he was going to be back in St. Louis.
Okay.
So he came back home and we just meshed both of them things together. But we filmed a video for the project, for a viral video called Head Full of Smoke. We actually might do another video. This is just the performance video that we did in the green room. All our friends, man. I feel like our concerts are some of the livest shows that you can come to. You know, by himself, he's an amazing performer.
Right.
I have my moments.
And
Yeah.
you combine me with that, and it's just a circus, man. It's some people have never seen. Like if you haven't seen our show, you're really missing out.
I definitely enjoy it.
And we did a video in the green room at the Gramophone, which is like our headquarters kind of.
Right.
You know, we probably did over 1,000 shows there. You know.
And so we just had our nearest and dearest, a bunch of, you know what I mean, our compatriots and some good friends and acquaintances, and everybody shooting breeze and just hanging out. And it's just living, you know what I mean?
Right.
And it's you know, I think the video is dope is because the whole point of it is we're talking about having a head full of smoke and we're talking about all these issues and things that are concerning us, but you're surrounded by people you care about. And all those are people you talk to about those sort of things.
Right.
So I think it's quality.
Yeah.
You know, we technically also have a video for our song "Line 'Em Up" that we have with our associate Nick Min.
We have one for In For The Kill, which is the last joint.
Last track on the project. We have a video for that. It's called "In For The Kill."
Filmed that in New York City.
Yeah, shot that in Brooklyn.
Big warehouse. Converse.
Actually, the Converse was actually Converse rubber tracks along in this. So like, yeah, they put all that together. So that was awesome. We appreciate that.
Birds of a feather, we flock together, same song, we all can sing along.